You're sitting in a restaurant eating when someone across the room will not stop staring at you. What you do in the next 3 seconds could determine whether you become a victim or walk away safely. The first warning sign is the sizing stare. This is not a passing glance. It is a calculated assessment. Predators look for weak prey. When someone locks eyes with you for more than 2 or 3 seconds, they are making a decision. Are you an easy target? They are scanning for hesitation, for any sign you will freeze or back down. If you look away quickly, drop your head, or fidget, you are sending the message they want. Uncertainty, vulnerability, an invitation. The difference between safety and danger can be measured in seconds. Count silently. 1, 2, 3. If their gaze lingers past that, you must act. Do not break your glance and look sheepish. Instead, keep your head level, shoulders back. Glance past them, not down. This posture alone signals you are aware and not an easy mark. In interviews with violent offenders, every single one selected victims based on confidence, not size or gender. They agreed, the slouched, hesitant walker is the one who gets targeted. The upright, purposeful walker is ignored. When you spot a sizing stare, do not wait for it to escalate. Use the exact words, "Excuse me." Say it clearly, with a calm, level voice. No anger, no apology, just a simple acknowledgement that you have noticed them and you are not intimidated. Pair this with a slight forward lean and open hands at your sides. This creates a subtle but powerful barrier. It tells the other person you are not afraid to be seen and you are not giving them an opening. If the stare turns into a fixed, unblinking gaze, eyes wide, no blink for more than 2 seconds, the stakes rise. This is a dominance test. The attacker is probing for a reaction, trying to intimidate you into submission. Your response must be immediate. Stand tall, square your shoulders, and say, "Stay back, please." Speak firmly, but do not shout. Keep your hands visible, elbows loose, and step slightly to the side to create a clear path away. Every second you hesitate, the risk increases. Studies on gaze-induced threat show that when someone stares without blinking, your body's natural response is to freeze. Override it. Confidence is your shield. Most confrontations never happen if you project certainty in these first 3 seconds. Your job is not to win a fight. It is to avoid one entirely. Use your words, your posture, and your movement to make yourself a hard target, and get near others, or to an exit if you sense danger. This is how you turn a predator's test into your own escape plan. 3 faces turn toward you at once. When a group locks eyes and starts closing in, you are no longer dealing with a lone predator. You are facing a pack. Predators look for weak prey, and in a group they feed off each other's confidence, testing how you will react under pressure. Urban assault data shows that about 20% of attacks involve more than one person, with group intimidation rising sharply in crowded areas and nightlife districts. Their approach is rarely random. Watch for coordinated movement, a sudden tightening of their formation, glances exchanged, and then all eyes fixed on you. The danger spikes if they advance quickly. Anything faster than a casual walk, about 1.2 meters per second, means they are closing the gap with intent. This is where most people freeze or try to look invisible, but that is exactly what the group wants. Do not break your glance or look sheepish. Do not try to ignore them or apologize in a way that sounds weak. Instead, use a calm, steady voice and say, "No trouble, heading out." Keep your shoulders square, your head level, and your hands open at your sides. Step sideways, not backwards, to avoid getting boxed in. If the group keeps coming, raise your hand, palm out, and say clearly, "Stop, stay back." This is not about challenging them. It is about setting a boundary and showing you are aware of their tactics. Your goal is to dissolve their group momentum before they reach your personal space. A survivor named Alicia once faced this exact situation outside a subway entrance. 3 men fanned out, blocking her path. She did not drop her gaze or shrink back. Instead, she looked directly at the one in the middle, said "no trouble," heading out, and stepped briskly toward the open side. putting herself near a passing couple. The group hesitated and let her go. Later, in a police interview, one of the men admitted they backed off because she looked like she would make a scene. Pack attackers rely on numbers and your hesitation. If you act quickly and confidently, you break their script, move toward crowds, lights, or security. Never let yourself get surrounded. Remember, nearly 1 in 5 urban assaults involve a group, but the same rules apply. Project certainty, use your voice, and get to safety. These are not moves to provoke a fight. They are designed to keep you out of one. When you spot the pack, act in the first 3 seconds. Do not wait for them to close the distance. A sudden shoulder bump in a crowded hallway. An elbow brushes your side in a subway car. These moments are not always accidents. Predators use physical contact to test your reaction, watching for signs of submission. The next move is almost always the same. They pause, stare directly at you, and wait. This is a manufactured challenge. They are not interested in apologies, they are scanning for weakness. In street confrontations, 80% start with some form of manufactured disrespect. That means most fights do not begin with a real grievance, but with a test. The bump is not about space, it is about power. The stare that follows is a silent demand. Will you shrink away, or will you hold your ground? Predators look for weak prey. If you flinch, drop your eyes, or look sheepish, you are signaling that you are an easy target. Do not break your glance and look sheepish. Instead, keep your head level, shoulders back, and glance past them, not down. Your response must be calm and clear. Use the exact words, "Excuse me." Say it in a neutral, steady tone. No anger, no sarcasm, no apology for existing. Just a simple acknowledgement that you noticed the contact, and you are not rattled. Pair your words with a deliberate movement. Take a half step back to create space, but keep your posture upright. This pivot breaks the script that the aggressor expects. You are not engaging in their game, but you are not ceding ground either. If they try to bait you with questions such as "What are you looking at?" or "You got a problem," do not answer. These are traps designed to escalate the situation. Stick to your line. "Excuse me." Then move toward a safer area, near other people, toward a store entrance or closer to a security presence. Sometimes the stare is not direct. Instead, it is a slow up and down scan, eyes raking over your body. This is a value scan, a way for the predator to assess whether you are worth the risk or if you will freeze under pressure. The best response is a calm, dismissive script. Say the words, "My bad," "Have a good day." Say it once. Then pivot your body at a 45-degree angle and start walking away. This movement signals that you are not interested in confrontation, but you're also not afraid to be seen. The pivot is important. It breaks the direct line between you and the aggressor, making it harder for them to follow or block your path. Every second counts. If you freeze or try to argue, you are feeding the script that leads to violence. If you act with calm confidence, you disrupt it. The goal is always to de-escalate, create space, and exit the situation, never to win a fight. Remember, in the prison study, every single inmate picked their victim based on confidence, not size or gender. The same rules apply here. Your words, your posture, and your movement are your shield. Use them to make yourself a hard target and move on before the situation can escalate. A sharp question cuts through the air. "What are you looking at?" Or "You got a problem?" These are not real questions. They are bait, traps designed to pull you into a fight you cannot win. Predators look for weak prey. They want to see if you will take the bait. Get defensive or try to explain yourself. If you respond with anger or apology, you are playing their game. The same goes for someone blocking your path, arms crossed, or body angled to force you to stop. They are testing whether you will freeze, argue, or try to squeeze past them with your head down. Every second you hesitate, the risk grows. In street encounters, about 60% of victims are lured into violence by these bait questions. The aggressor violates social norms on purpose, standing too close, staring too long, and asking loaded questions because they want you off balance. If you answer, even to deny, you give them control. Your job is to break the script. The safest move is to stay neutral and non-reactive. Do not break your glance and look sheepish. Do not try to justify yourself. Instead, use a simple, exact line. Excuse me. Say it with a calm, steady voice. No sarcasm, no challenge. If they are blocking your way, step laterally, not backwards, keeping your head level and your eyes forward. This movement signals you are not afraid and you are not interested in confrontation. If they press in or repeat the question, keep your tone flat. Excuse me. Then move toward a busier area, a store entrance, or anywhere with more people. If you are confronted with a group or the blocker refuses to move, escalate your boundary by raising your hand, palm out, and using a clear command. Stop. Stay back. Do not shout, but do not whisper. The goal is not to provoke, but to show you are aware and not an easy mark. Predators feed off hesitation. If you act with certainty, you disrupt their plan. Never try to push past someone physically. Physical contact is what they want, because it gives them an excuse to escalate. Instead, use your words and your posture to reclaim your space. Keep your shoulders back, your head up, and your stride confident. If you need to pass, angle your body so you are not chest to chest, and walk briskly to a safe area. Courteous, neutral lines like "excuse me" or "sorry," just passing through, close the door on their script without giving them fuel. Remember, social norm violations are fuel for escalation. When someone tries to trap you with words or block your path, your best defense is calm, confident indifference. Do not let them write your story. Your job is not to win an argument, it is to get home safe. Every second you hold your ground with confidence, you make yourself a harder target. The prison study proves it. 100% of inmates pick their victims based on confidence, not size or gender. Project Certainty. Use your exact script and move on. That is how you stay in control. A glassy stare from someone who smells of alcohol or sways on their feet is never just awkward, it is a warning. When drugs or alcohol are in play, the risk of assault jumps nearly 3 times higher. Impulse control drops, and what starts as a blank or unfocused stare can snap into violence without any logic or warning. The eyes may look through you, not at you. Their posture might wobble, but the threat is real. Predators look for weak prey, and intoxication removes the usual social breaks. If you spot this kind of stare, unsteady, pupils dilated, gaze lingering longer than 3 seconds, respond with a loud, clear boundary. Use the script, stop, stay back. Say it at normal volume, but do not waver. Plant your feet shoulder-width apart, keep your hands visible and low, and lock your posture. Do not break your glance and look sheepish. Confidence is your shield. If they step closer, repeat the command, then move sideways toward a group or a well-lit area. Never argue, never try to reason. Your job is to create space and exit, not to debate. The next danger is the ego-driven stare, chin up, eyes fixed, a smug half smile. This is not about robbery or need. It is about status. In street data, up to 75% of fights start with someone feeling disrespected, often after a stare like this. The aggressor is searching for a reaction. If you bristle or get defensive, you are playing their game. Instead, use the script, "My bad. Have a good day." Say it once, calmly, with your head level. Then pivot your body 45 degrees and walk away. This lets them save face without giving them a win. Do not linger, do not look back. Predators look for weak prey. If you project confidence and do not take the bait, you break the script before it can escalate. Every second you hesitate, the risk rises. Your words and your posture are your exit. Use them and move on. A face lingers behind you, footsteps never more than a few strides away. This isn't chance. It is a stalking pattern, and it happens to millions. In the United States, 13.5 million people experience stalking each year. Predators watch for hesitation, searching for the moment someone freezes or tries to rationalize the threat away. When the same eyes lock onto you for more than 3 seconds, especially if they mirror your route, it is time to act. Hold their gaze. Do not shrink away or rush forward. Stop. Turn to face them and say loud and clear, "Stop. Stay back." Hands up, palms out, at chest height. The aim isn't confrontation, but to show awareness and a willingness to draw attention. If the person keeps coming, repeat the command and move toward a busy place. Silence is what stalkers rely on. Your voice disrupts their plan. Another warning sign is the concealed hand stare. Eyes fixed on you, but hands hidden, stuffed in pockets, under a jacket, or behind the back. This ambiguity is a classic weapon cue. Police files are filled with cases where the only warning was a stare paired with hidden hands. If you spot this, get loud. Show your hands, stay back, make sure others can hear. Step sideways, not backward, keeping your escape route open. Do not guess what is in their pocket. Do not argue. Naming the possibility of a weapon out loud can be enough to break their intent. They want secrecy, not attention. Every moment of hesitation gives up control. Confidence is the shield. Inmate studies confirm targets are chosen for uncertainty, not size. Decisive movement and a clear command are the best defense. Inside a prison study, researchers handed inmates silent footage of people walking city streets. The results were unanimous. Every single prisoner picked out victims not by size, gender, or age, but by one thing: confidence. The slouched, hesitant walker with eyes down was chosen every time. The upright, purposeful walker was ignored. This is not theory. It is hard reality. Predators look for weak prey. They scan for hesitation, for a soft target. They want someone who looks like they will freeze, comply, or simply hope for the best. That is why your posture and walk matter more than anything else. A criminal behavior researcher explains the markers are clear: low head lift, short stride, hunched shoulders. These are the signals that scream vulnerability. In the study, even a slight difference in gait or eye contact changed who was picked. The confident walker moved through the same crowd, head up, shoulders back, stride steady, eyes scanning, not fixed on the ground, not glued to a phone. No one chose them. So here is your toolkit. Start with your posture, shoulders back, head level, chin parallel to the ground. Take a longer stride. Just a few centimeters makes a difference. Let your arms swing naturally, hands relaxed and visible. As you walk, scan ahead and to the sides, not down. Practice this for 60 seconds every day. Stand up now, wherever you are. Lift your head, roll your shoulders back. Walk 10 steps with purpose. This is your shield. Do not break your glance or look sheepish. Every step you take with confidence is a message: I am not easy prey. Use it every time you step outside. Right now, predators scan crowds for one thing: weakness. As the prison study proved, they pick victims based on confidence, never size, never gender. Predators look for weak prey. In every encounter, your posture, your gaze, your split-second choices decide the outcome. Don't break your glance, and don't look sheepish. Walk tall. Show them you're not easy prey. Your awareness is your shield. Your response determines who walks away.